Hi guys, welcome back. I'm reviewing the Key To Time box set. So far I've done the first three, and now I'm going to do the last three. This one is The Androids of Tara, number 4 in the series of Key To Time. Look at the artwork, as you can see, pretty good. I mean, actually one of my favourite pieces of artwork on this particular season anyway. We take a look at the back. We've got total running time is 97 minutes. It does, I will say, it says copyright 2007, so I'd imagine these came out 3 years ago. Maybe they must have done, I suppose. It's been quite a while. I should have hurried up and got them, I suppose. Anyway, so getting back to it, this DVD contains special features, obviously, just like all the others. You got commentary by Tom Baker, Mary Tam, and Michael Hayes. You got the Humans of Tara, which is a pun on the actual title, I suppose. The cast and crew look back at the making of Androids of Tara, featuring interviews with actors Mary Tam, who plays Romana, Paul Lathers, Naval Jason, writer David Fisher, script editor Anthony Reed, and director Michael Hayes. And then you got a program called Now and Then, which is a short featurette comparing the locations used for the Androids of Tara as they are now, with how they appeared back in 1978. And this is a reoccurring kind of episode they have on some DVDs, and I enjoy it. Actually, it's quite good. I remember it on Resurrection of the Daleks. That was quite an enjoyable one. You've got a program called Double Trouble, which is a brief history of the Doubles and other Doctor Who stories, and then you've got your Radio Times, Billings, and all that lot. This story was originally broadcast on BBC One between 25th of November and the 16th of November 1978, so quite a long time ago. But as I say, this one gets a 9 out of 10. I've always enjoyed things about androids, it's kind of cool. Just quickly to say, if anyone's ever seen, now I'm trying to remember what it's called, The Android Invasion, another Tom Baker story, a lot earlier with Sarah Jane Smith. Quite possibly, I would always say it's one of the best Doctor Who episodes ever. It's not out on DVD yet, but when it does, I will be reviewing it for you, and I hope you enjoy that one, because I love that one. Right, getting back to this, we're now on to number 5, which is The Power of Kroll. Now, this is an awesome story. You can tell by the artwork that there's going to be a big green monster in it, and I'll tell you what, he is pretty big. On the sort of scale as the Crinoid from the Siege of Doom, this chap's pretty big, and he's the same size as an oil rig, if not bigger, so he's a big guy. Right, so here's your sticker, and it's green, which is quite funny of them to do that, I suppose. Just noticed actually there's 2 red stickers and the rest all have different colours, but that's up to them, I suppose. Yes, so Power of Kroll. Running time 90 minutes. This is the shortest of the lot, it would seem. Story number 5, obviously. And with this one, special features are, you've got a commentary by Tom Baker, John Leeson, and then you've got Variations, which is a BBC local news programme, which visits the story location during filming. In studio, a fascinating glimpse inside the studio recording the story, recovered from time-coded monochrome production recordings. There's Something About Mary, which obviously isn't the film with Cameron Diaz, but actress Mary Tam looks back at her time as Romana. Philip Maddock, a villain for all seasons. A retrospective of actor Philip Maddock's numerous roles as Doctor Who villain down the years. Continuities, and then production subtitles and all the rest that follows. A brief outline of a story. I do apologise, I didn't give you a brief outline of Androids and Tara, did I? So I shall quickly do that now for you. I'm just going to check that... yeah, I didn't even give you a for the Stones of Blood. I'm very sorry about that. I do apologise. So I shall now quickly read through the Stones of Blood. Don't get too confused. The Stones of Blood storyline for you guys. Sorry about the confusion. The search for the third segment of the Key to Time leads the Doctor, Romana and K9 to Boscombe Moor on Earth in the late 20th century. Here they encounter Professor Amelia Rumford and Vivian Fay, who are surveying an ancient stone circle called the 9 Travellers. What is the link between an ancient Celtic goddess and an alien criminal and a transporter ship concealed in hyperspace? And can the Doctor escape the Druidic's sacrifice of blood to uncover the mystery of the moving stones? Okay, so that's that one. Very brilliant. Quickly do the android to Tara for you because I missed that one out as well. I'm very sorry. Okay, excuse me. It seems that the search for the fourth segment of Key to Time will prove simple when Romana locates it on the planet Tara, but in the land where nothing is as it first appears, the Doctor and his companion quickly find themselves embroiled in a deadly game of kidnap, deceit and counterplot. It's not long before the Doctor himself is locking swords with the dastardly Count Grendel of Gracht, the finest bladesman in the kingdom, who has sinister plans for Romana. Okay, brilliant episode. And the power of Crow. Searching for the fifth segment of the Key to Time. The tracer, which I'll just quickly tell you now, the tracer is a little rod, kind of like a sonic screwdriver. It's a stick, and it basically can tell you, it kind of like detects the key, where the Key to Time fragments are. It kind of makes this weird noise, and they kind of follow it. And I guess they needed to use that to, find where to go. It's quite a good idea, I suppose. So searching for the fifth segment of the Key to Time, the tracer brings the TARDIS to the treacherous swamps on the third moon of the planet Delta Magna. The Doctor and Romana soon uncover a plot to wipe out the Swampies. They're kind of like pikeys, but Swampies. It's quite funny. The local inhabitants by the duplicitous crew of a gas refinery. Meanwhile, a massive creature is stirring beneath the waters, and the primitive Swampies, pikeys, believe the only way to calm the powerful monster is human sacrifice, or in this case, Time Lord sacrifice. Now, there is an actor who plays one of the guys on the oil rig thing. You can't see him really at all there. Can't even remember his name, but he is definitely in The Brain of Morbius, and he's also definitely in, I think, the War Games, and another one even off Patrick Troughton Stories. He's a reoccurring guy, and I think it probably is Philip Maddock, actually, now coming to think about it, because it does talk about him in that special feature. So, Power Crawl, 10 out of 10, brilliant, excellent, watch it, it's fantastic. It was also transmitted BBC One 23rd of December to the 13th of January, so over Christmas and New Year of 1979. And last but definitely not least is the Armageddon Factor.